Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you guys how to get all the tarot card collectibles in the Quarry. Just a quick side note, if you're looking to get all the collectibles in this game, you're going to want to make sure you don't lose any characters. If you do, you'll get locked out of some areas. If you're looking for a guide on how to keep everyone alive, I'll be posting one of those very soon. Thanks for checking out the video, let's get this going. Okay, so in the prologue, when you take control of Laura and you first climb down the little slope that Max helps you down, head to the left and you can find the first card, which is the Fool. That's the only one in the prologue. In chapter 1, when you're playing as Jacob, he will be the first character you take control of. You'll have to come through this window in order to get into the lodge. You've got to get the bags here so that you can progress. But if you come around to the side and into the main area of the lodge, don't pick up the bags just yet because that'll lock you out of getting this card. If you come around here to the right and head over to the kitchen, the camera will switch and you can find the card right there. Okay. So in chapter 2, this one is card number 3. You'll have a choice when playing as Nick. You can either go down the rocky road or shady glade. You want to go down the rocky road. This one's called the Hanged Man.
Choice. Better six this way.
This choice means that you can't get all collectibles in one playthrough, which is kind of annoying, which is why I've separated these collectibles, although I will be doing an all-in-one guide. For each playthrough, you'll either want to get all of the tarot cards.
Think we've got enough?
Or all of the clues. You can get all of the evidence in either playthrough. But
Not yet.
if you go down the rocky road here, you can get the tarot card that's in this chapter, but you can't head back down Shady Glade to get the 2 clues that are down there. So you're going to have to make a choice as to which cards or which collectibles you want to get in a single playthrough. It's kind of annoying that this is the only place in the entire game where that happens. Literally just 2 collectibles stop you from getting all the collectibles in one run. There's not really a huge amount you can do about it. So as you come down here on the left, the camera will switch and you can get the card, the Hanged Man. Alright. So next up, in chapter 3, after Abby runs away from the fire pit, just after Emma kisses Nick, you can find card number 4. Follow the main path around. Make sure you don't turn around as Abby in this section. And head towards a fence you can see in the distance. I'll point it out when we get there, but that'll kick you into a cutscene and you'll miss this card, so just be careful when walking around here that you don't walk too far. If you keep following the path around as Abby, eventually the camera will switch to look down one of these sort of T-junctions on the path, right here, and you'll want to walk down there, sort of taking a left from the previous camera angle. And along the way you can find card number 4, which is the star. At the end of this path, you can sort of see some trees in the distance. If you get a little bit closer, you should be able to see a fence. If you keep heading in that direction, you'll get kicked into a cutscene. So just make sure you get this card before you head too far down here. There's the card right there, which is the star. Okay. So next up, we have card number 5, which is the Tower. Again, this is in chapter 3 when playing as Jacob. When he's sent by Emma to find some towels, as soon as you head away from the dock, you can find the card, the star, that's just on one of the pillars right there. Okay, so next up we have card number 6, which is the Magician. When you're playing as Emma, after she's been left alone by Jacob, if you turn around and just head down the dock when you gain control, you'll get a little cutscene here in which you see one of the hunters looking for a pair of binoculars right here.
That you, Jacob?
That'll let you know you're heading in the right direction. Once that finishes, keep heading down the dock and you can find the card right here, stuck to the end of it, which is the Magician.
Easy.
So again, we're in chapter 4. This is card number 7, which is Strength.
Are you in pain?
No, sorry, I'm just
To be careful on this one.
really hungry.
We'll get you some food inside, okay?
This one is actually during a cutscene, so just make sure when the camera switches, when they all go inside the lodge, that you're mashing the button to pick up a card, otherwise you'll miss this one quite easily. So just be ready to click right here, which is the card strength. You can see it on the table. Yeah, that one's in the cutscene, so you really have to be quick to get that one. If you don't click it quick enough and the camera angle changes, you'll miss your opportunity to grab that one, so just be ready.
This will open the nurse's station. Should be plenty of stuff in there.
Well, hopefully we can just get him cleaned up for now.
I'll get you something to eat.
Okay, so when you're playing as Dylan in Chapter 5, there are 2 in this area. This is just before you go into the little hut where you can get Dylan infected. The first card, which is the devil, is stuck to a table over here next to the swing. So walk past the swing and go in between the tables. The camera angle will change and you can get the card right there. Okay, so the next one is actually over by the hut. Just make sure you don't interact with Ryan when he's sitting on the stairs, because that'll kick you out of getting these cutscenes. You will get a choice though, where it's like, do you want to keep looking or do you want to carry on? If for some reason you do interact with Ryan, just make sure you click on keep looking, and then you can get the card, which is over on the left. There's also a piece of evidence here. It's kind of irrelevant to this video, but I did get it quickly here just for a little bit of bearing. I will be posting a video with all the evidence real soon. And then I'll also be posting that all in one guide as well. I kind of wanted to make videos of these collectibles a little bit separately, just so that you guys can pick which ones you want to get in a single playthrough. So yeah, I think this card's called the Hermit, and it's right there. Alright, so we're on to card number 10 now, which is Justice. On Chapter 6, when you take control of Jacob, and you're heading down the wooden platforms, when you get to the bottom of these stairs, if you head left a little bit, the camera angle will change, and you'll get the card. Just don't head too far right, otherwise you'll get a cutscene and you'll get kicked out of this card. Just come over here to the left, and then you'll see the angle for the card, which is Justice. So next up, when you're playing as Abigail, this is the section where you can get Abigail killed by Nick. If you come over here down on the left in the third little shower room on the left, you can find the card, the Moon. This area is on a timer, so make sure you get it quickly. Okay, so card number 12 in Chapter 7 is when you're playing as Laura in the jail cell. If you walk towards the bed and then away from it, you can find the card. This is when Travis takes Max away to interrogate him. You've got a little bit of time to look around. So, after a little bit more time and you get the chance to roam around the police station, you can find card number 13, which is the Chariot. If you come over here into the main room, and then in between these desks, you can find the card right there, which is the Chariot.
Yeah.
So on to Chapter 8. This is card number 14, the Lovers.
Careful. Jeez.
Just after Laura tells Ryan to be careful on these sort of walkways, you'll come to this area. Don't head too far along the path here. You want to go left just before you reach the stairs, which is here. As you walk over, you can see the card up there. If you go too far, you'll get kicked into a cutscene and won't be able to get that card, so just make sure you don't miss that one.
First, or shall I?
Okay. So card number 15 then, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Still in Chapter 8. Just after you start walking down this corridor here with Ryan and Laura, you can find the card stuck to the wall right there. Alright, so card number 16, the Empress. This is when you're playing as Ryan. Be sure not to go too far into this area. You can sort of see a red light in the distance. Just don't go towards that red light. You want to head left first and get this card, which is the Empress. It's stuck to the side of the still. Side note, you can't actually get the collectible, the still, without getting that card first, which is a bit weird. But never mind. So now that you've got that card, head back the way you came. I was sort of making sure you could tell where I was going here. Just so that you didn't, or you don't, go too far towards that red light. So when you come down this area with all the barrels on the walls, when you get towards the end of it, you'll get another card, which is the Emperor. Like I said, make sure you get both of those before you get to the room with the red light in it. When you're playing as Ryan, just after he gets stabbed in chapter 9, if you head in between the pillar here and the bed from this corner of the room, you'll get the card Death. Just make sure you don't interact with the doors until you find that card, and you should be fine. So card number 19 then is the Sun. This is still in chapter 9, this time playing as Laura. You'll reach this room with a piano in it and blue wallpaper. As you go upstairs, there's a few different rooms you can go into. There are a couple of other collectibles in this area. If you do want to get them, you can have a little look around. Again, I'll have videos for that coming soon. But as you enter this room, you'll get the camera angle change for the card. Just don't go too far over to the right if you do want to have a look around for other things. If you do and you get too close to the door, a cutscene will kick in. Okay, so card number 20 then, this is Judgement. So another scrapyard can be a little bit confusing as to where to go, so I'll leave this one on screen for a little bit longer. I'll show a little bit more of the route to get to it. This is just after you've pressed the button to open the gate in the scrapyard. And once you've done that, you'll get a little cutscene here as Dylan.
Ah! Sorry, that was scary. That's so annoying.
We are being hunted by literal monsters, and this is what bothers you?
Yeah, both are bad.
Alright. So ahead of you, you can see this set of stairs. Head up the stairs, and then when you reach the top, you want to take a left past some crates. One thing that's a little bit annoying about this game is you have that button that can kind of increase your walk speed, but it doesn't work when you're going upstairs, so you're sort of forced to walk slowly upstairs. But along these containers is the card Judgement, which is number 20. Alright, so card 21 then, the Hierophant. When you're playing as Abby in the basement, this is where you can find the silver shells.
Is anyone there?
All you'll need to do is walk forward and back a little bit, and you'll be able to get this card. Just don't interact with the ladder that's in this area. If you want to get this card, just make sure you get the card first. It's right there. Okay, so card number 22 then. This is the final one. When you're playing as Caitlin, you'll get the chance to look around the lodge. You want to head up the stairs here. Don't interact with the painting on the left. If you do interact with it, it will say to you, you know, you can continue looking or prepare for an attack. Just make sure you don't choose prepare for an attack until you've done everything that you want to do in here. So this is the final card. You got this room with the bunk beds. There's a set of stairs next to it. I'm going to go up the stairs. There are collectibles in a few places in the lodge here, but we'll discuss that in another video. So once you come up here, walk around a little bit, and you'll find the High Priestess. Kind of annoying that you don't get a premonition from the hag for that one. But yeah, that's all of the tarot cards in the Quarry. I hope you found the video helpful. Let me know in the comment section if you did. I'll have more videos coming soon. For the game, I've got the other collectibles and a few other little things that I want to post as well. I'll also have some full playthroughs coming soon. If anybody watched my Until Dawn full playthrough of all the collectibles, I'll be doing something similar to that with this game very soon. Thank you all for watching again. Have a great day. And yeah, take it easy.